It's as if you want to get to the bottom of things right now, Gemini. That's because of the very powerful conjunction of the Moon and Mars with your South Node, or the past karma point, in your ninth house of spirituality, philosophical beliefs, and to a large extent we could call it the truth. And when Mars, or any planet for that matter, is retrograde, as we see here, along with Neptune, along with Pluto and Saturn, both of these planets in the psychological part of your horoscope, the deeper transformational area of your horoscope, and we've been discussing that previously, then you have this amazing combination which gives you the drive and the initiative to really work through some of these issues, these things in your life that are anomalies. You know, if you've been following a particular tradition or philosophy, you may in the back of your head have an idea that, you know, some of this stuff doesn't ring true, but, you know, it's more convenient just to go along with it, especially if that's been part of your culture. So now you have an opportunity with the empowering of this Mars planet, which rules your 11th house of life, fulfillment and ideals, and the 6th house of service. Hopefully you're going to serve yourself here and not postpone putting off the inevitable. Here we see your karmic point, indicating a need to go back over the past. And excuse that noise, they're doing some construction in my house here, so hopefully it's not too distracting. It gives you the opportunity to go back and really re-examine things and make sure that the philosophy or belief systems that you're using in your life are in fact working for you practically. So this 9th house is everything about your philosophical ideals, higher education. There may be legal issues as well for some of you, because this also is the house of law. We see the Moon on the 1st and 2nd moving through this area, so that'll be highlighted. But you also have these opposition aspects to Mercury, which can give disputes and problems and confusion as well, while the Moon and Neptune are together there in your 10th house of professional activities. You'll note here Venus is in your 3rd house with Mercury, so that generally indicates quite favourable communications. There could be some unsettling affairs or some unexpected events taking place around the 8th, when the Moon, in this secretive part of your horoscope, makes contact with Uranus. Keep your eye out here for Venus moving out of this 3rd house. You will have had a busy time up until the 10th, when Venus, one of your very friendly planets, moves into the 4th house of family affairs. Moon in the 2nd house in another area that relates to family. And the new moon there, taking place on the 13th, really speaking loads about what is going on in your financial department. The new moon, of course, means a stepping up of measures to improve your income, work on your budgets, get some forecasts going for your future security. And here we see the fact that Venus is moving in your 4th house, an area where you want to put your roots down. There may be some sudden or opportune activities relating to that, and along with Mercury and Moon in this 3rd house, communications along those lines are very strongly indicated. Again, the Moon and Venus and the 16th and 17th bring your attention to family matters, then to children around the 19th, and some lucky opportunities when Moon moves into this 6th house with Jupiter, as we see for the time being each month, because Jupiter will be here for a while. Take advantage of any workplace offers, scenarios that can improve your opportunity to pay off your debts, and to also reconnect with co-workers in a better collaborative style. Communication again is highlighted when the Sun moves into the 3rd house of your horoscope here, and but you have to be careful. There could be a little bit of militancy there shown by the opposition from the Sun to Mars. 3rd house, 9th house, that could be bringing back with it some connection with government, lawyers, school deans, all of those bureaucratic areas that we hate, but obviously need to deal with from time to time. You'll see here Mars is moving back past this karmic point. It's wanting to move back into this area here. the 8th house, which is that transformational area where Pluto and Saturn are certainly doing a lot of work for you right now. And here we get some hard aspects to the 12th house, the secretive part of your horoscope. You're working through a lot of that past baggage, offloading the emotional stuff, which is absolutely important now for you to move forward and to achieve some of the visionary objectives that you've got for your life now. And I'm sure you can do that. Now, that's about it for me during this mid part of the year. But in the meantime, please feel free to join me at astrology.com.au. You can check out the more detailed analysis of the month in question, daily, yearly readings, and of course personalized readings with me and thousands of our other affiliates, depending on what particular branch of the esoterica you prefer. Astrology, numerology, whatever. The world is your oyster. Take care. Talk to you next month. Bye-bye.